to being more alkaline. If you were in the fucking love.
Okay, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Euphoria tapping in. As you guys know, I come on here every single day to give you guys a little bit of insight about what's going on in the spirit realm because all of us are here, but not everyone is aware. So let's go ahead and get into this message. I want to go ahead and put on some healing frequencies for you guys because you guys can focus on the sound and vibrations. As you guys can see, I still have my hair wrapped up. That was completely unplanned, but here we are. As you guys can see, when I take my hair down in the morning, what it looks like, right? So what I usually do for my fall, I think we're in like day, I did this during the full moon. So this might be like day, I don't know. It might be like day, maybe 10, I don't know, y'all. It doesn't matter. So y'all see, it comes down and it looks crazy. Sometimes pieces get straight because of the thing. It's cylindrical, and I sleep on my head, right? What I do for pieces like that, some people will re-wet them. I don't re-wet my ends. I'll just let it rock out because it's all natural. So it's like whatever, just let it do what it do. And this is what my hair looks like when I rise in the rising time. I don't like that I have a part in the middle. I wish I could stop that, but for some odd reason, it just decides to do what it wants to do when it wants to do what it wants to do. So, boom. But we just make it do something else, We just separate it, spread it, and then like place this piece over here, and then move that thing over there, and just do some stuff to make it look like how we want it to look. It's natural. It's hair. I used to have locks when my hair was this color. I had locked it. I blow dried my hair one day, and then I used my crochet tool, and I locked my hair. And I did it lightly so that it was still fluffy. And I really do miss those locks. Those locks are amazing. So I do miss that. But anyway, here we are. Let's get into the message for the day. So today is day 20 of the new year. It's day 20 of the new year. It's also inauguration day, of course, so all these government officials are trying to do their best. So protect your energy because they're trying to siphon your energy and give it to this big ass event. Don't watch the inauguration. Do something else. Do something else with your time. Give your energy to yourself, to your meditation, to your elevation, and to your assimilation into your best spiritual self. Because as we all know, we are all on vibrational frequencies in different dimensions and different densities. We all vibrate in different frequencies we're supposed to. That's the reason why we have purple, why we have black, why we have white. Everyone is a different color. We're meant to be different crayons in the same box. So when people learn to respect people's individuality instead of trying to override it, we'll understand why everyone's so separate but still so connected. All right, so let's get into the word of the day. I also want to ask that my angels, archangels, ancestors for the highest white light, and all my ancestors that do want the best for me, divine ancestors, only no darkness, come through at this time and protect me at this time as I channel this message so that I can get to you guys effectively and I can channel it to you guys clearly and concisely. I do also ask that Archangel Michael, Archangel Ragiel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Metatron, and all the archangels of the highest white light come through at this time to preserve my space so that I can articulate this message to you guys in the best and the highest manner. Lord, today, because child, there's some vibrations coming through here just trying to throw off the front. Look, you see it? We just pray for those people, okay? And look what today's message is. This is crazy. It says, don't fall apart. But he said to me, my grace, my favor, and my loving kindness and mercy is enough for you, sufficient against any danger, and enables you to bear the trouble manfully. For my strength and my power are made perfect, fulfilled and completed, and show themselves most effective in your weakness. Corinthians 12, verse 9. Come apart and spend some time with God before you come apart. No matter how strong and healthy you are, no matter what your age is, No matter what you think you know, without God, you are going to get weary and tired. God does not get tired, and the word says he gives you the power he gives power to the faint and weary, and increases strength to those who might have no might. But those who wait for the Lord, who expect, look for, and hope in him will be renewed. See Isaiah 40:29 through 31. God is willing to increase your strength. Get along with him anytime you need to be strengthened. So a lot of the times people want to gain strength, right? But they try to gain it from getting access to other people. The key is to get alone, spend some time alone in nature. Every single magi or sage or alchemist or spiritualist or any kind of person that we've looked up to in religion over the years has taken time to be in nature. They take time to sit with the trees, sit in silence, get away from society's clouded mental. The only way to be able to get a message across that is separate from the majority is to get yourself away and isolated into a place where you can articulate and manifest your biggest, wildest dreams and thoughts, and also get your connection to the higher source. Moses went to the top of the mountain to get to what? The 10 Commandments. There was a burning bush. That man was also alone. Anytime someone gets a word from the Spirit, it's because they take time to be alone in nature. Not alone in a household filled with people who, move behind the scenes and stuff. You got to take time to get alone in nature, meaning you got to go drive out somewhere far away, get next to a body of water, listen to the water, become the water in nature, where trees have their vibration, the grass is vibrating, the ground is vibrating, the dirt is vibrating, the water is making. Because what we don't know about running water in nature, it dispels negative ions. What does that mean? That means when water runs in nature, negative ions come off of the water, which help recharge the human body and the human auric field. That's why some of the best magicians and magis, they don't have a big group of people. They have a connection to the all, which is nature, because Mother Nature is the true healer. That's why you don't have to take prescription pills, because before there was prescription pills, what do we have? Herbs and knowledge, the sun, sound frequencies. When I used to work in the museum, people would go underground into tunnels and caves that were built specifically to echo, because they played certain frequencies to heal each other. They had a frequency that healed cancer thousands of years ago. And they would sit in the mountains with this frequency. You understand? So if you truly want to heal, the first thing you must do is get away from everything around you that's confusing you about who you are. If you truly want to heal, you've got to stop wanting to hurt others in order to make yourself feel better. If you truly want to become a new you in this new year, which you have opportunity to do every day, every hour, every minute, every second, you have the opportunity to become something new, something better, something improved. If you truly want to make that alchemy happen in your life, you've got to make time to be alone so you can get the message from your higher power. There is something higher and bigger and brighter than you. A lot of people, yes, we do believe that we are gods, because yes, we were created in his image, to call us by our name. But even those people believe that God exists. Because if God didn't exist, okay, we know that the solar system looks like an atom on a microscope, but we control the atoms in our body. So if the solar system looks like an atom, what is the bigger thing that actually uses our solar system as its atoms? That's when you learn to have a respect for something that is bigger than you. Yeah. Taking time to get alone to connect to that. And being able to bow and respect the other gods that walk alongside you in this universe. Everyone is a god. Everyone, God was a nebula that exploded into thousands of bits and particles, and we became something that is, a personification of that. We're all gods. So if you don't respect me, then that means you don't respect yourself. If you've paved the way to have a relationship with someone that is not of the highest divine white light, that's because you don't have a relationship with yourself that is of the highest white divine light. I've always tried my best to see the best in everybody. I'm just real. I'm a person who comes through with the truth so that we can heal. We have different kinds of chosen starseeds. Some starseeds come together to just heal everybody and just take on all the bullshit of the family and hold that shit in and just use their hands to heal everyone and not ask any questions. Others, like myself, come through to say, do y'all not see that pile of shit is right there? So who gonna clean it up? Because that pile of shit is stinking up the whole damn algorithm. We gotta clean that shit up. That shit is the problem. Is that clear? Because we're not all going to go anywhere or be healed if we don't clean up that little pile of shit right there. That one pile of shit can stink up the entire house. People don't want to believe that their methods are wrong. If I don't want you to access my sacral chakra because I have a boundary with you, because we're not working on the same team, because you've literally tried and attempted to, I don't know, kill me, set me up, hurt me, torture me, demean me, shrink me, confuse me about who I am, use your words to tell the world everything that is not true about me, never made it your mission to uplift me in moments when I was down, then no, you do not have a relationship with me at that point. You've put holes in the bottom of the ship of our relation and you've sunk it to the bottom of the ocean. But you didn't know that I knew how to swim. And that I had other friends on the other side of the ocean that had life jackets and flotation devices that would be willing to assist me. When I was down and out and you had the opportunity to show the world how much of a great person you were and you could have uplifted me, you showed the world that you thought shit of me. You didn't take time to get alone with God before you made that decision. You made that decision based on your own primal, beastly judgment. So when I say no, thank you, I'll pass on the energy exchange. I'm actually okay. I prefer to have my personal space today. I'm good. I don't need whatever you're trying to give me because I don't want your tainted food, because you had the opportunity to give me good food and give me good love, and you chose to instead give me shit to eat. That's why we will never repair our relationship. I'll forgive you, but I will never forget. In the instance I make $1 million today, I give you a little something, but my energy, no, I'm good. My time, my peace, I'm good. And then it's the people for me that think that you can't see what they're trying to do to you. They're like, look, I'm bringing you peace. No, you're not. You're disturbing my peace. You're in my way. Move. I don't want that from you. I want you to move far the fuck away from me. Stop thinking that I exist. Treat me like you tried to treat me 6 months ago. All those I don't cares. Whatever. Let's sell her soul to the devil. Let's make deals with these people. I got these resources you guys can come by. Look at these resources, guys. I got these things. The things I see in the spirit realm is crazy. The things I see behind the scenes is crazy. That's why when you become an aware person and you take those rose-colored glasses off, it's hard to look at people because you see them for who they truly are. You see them as opportunists. You see them as the person who tries to take you and sell you out on multiple occasions. Tries to play over top of your head so that you can't see the sunlight and people can't see you for who you truly are. They want you to be seen as a person who has yourself, I don't know, disarrayed, out of whack, stuttering, can't think straight. They don't want people to see how truly great you really are, naturally. That is jealousy. Envy. That is one of the 7 what? Deadly sins. I could never be jealous over anybody. My brother graduated from college. I bragged on that shit so long. Every time I did hair, my sister graduated from college. I bragged on it. When my other brother graduated, I bragged on all of their shit for so long. Bragged on them. Well, my siblings all in college. They getting their masters. Yeah. Letting people know, don't play with my family. We good. We look good on paper. Yeah. Standing on business. Then turn around the one time I needed some assistance, and these the same motherfuckers is literally like trying to stomp on my gravesite and piss on it while we at it, and then plan one for my son behind me. Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a girl who woke up, and the day she woke up, she didn't know what was going on, but everyone around her had already been awake. And instead of taking time to really cultivate the fact that now someone has the ability to see beyond, they took this opportunity to attempt to try to put this girl into a bind where she would now be locked into a mental asylum. Past that moment, they took the opportunity to even spoil her child's brain by telling her child this. We're going to take your mother and we're going to put her in a building, in a system, and we're going to give you to your uncle. The child cried, ran to his mother, and told his mother what was just mentioned to him. Not only that, 3 years ago, when this happened, after everyone, well, the girl and the son said, no, we're good, we're not, no, no, and no. They went as far as to now trying to mess with their money and their funds, because the individual that lived in the home was paid by a family corporation. So for some odd reason, he would never have enough money to pay his bills. So the girl had to always go into her savings and save his ass instead of being financially stable. Always had to go into what she worked so hard for herself, to help out everybody else around her. Yet when she was on this pedestal, no one was screaming from the rooftops, I'm so proud of my entrepreneur. I'm so proud of my this, that, and third. Oh, my sister is a boss. She got this. She do the best hair in the whole entire city. Not many people were screaming that. They weren't putting it on their Instagram pages every single week, making sure they was like, oh, make sure y'all check out my sister. But yet, when they had other friends that did silly things like sell weed, drugs, and everything else, they would make sure they put them on the story. They were never truly supporting the success of this individual. So when this individual woke up and her eyes were opened to see who these people were even behind the scenes, we're talking about energetically, spiritually, emotionally, the manipulation games, the pain, trying to now understand where it's coming from. And she finds a new collective of people who see her for her gifts and are like, it's time for you to shift. This individual makes it her business to still stand on business and make moves. Still stood on business because that individual in the family moves out the house and she's left alone with all the bills, and still somehow magically God be like, you know what, we got your back. Was paying all the rent by herself at this point, so it wasn't even the savings were gone because both of them had fell ill to COVID, and she had to go into surgery, and no one was thinking about cooking her a meal and sending her no food or anything. Just naturally, you know what people would do when people get surgery, take time to check on one of their family members. They didn't do that. But she still even was working even after her surgery. And the individual finally moves out of the house. And again, like I said, she pays all the bills alone with no savings. She's making it happen out of thin air. Manifestations, God, love, trust in the universe. Not knowing where the money would come from, but just knowing before the end of the month, it's all going to come through. And it always did. Trusting the universe. Being connected to Source so heavily that there was no choice but for it to fall down and happen. Because she was moving in her authority, like any Black woman should be able to do. Any Black woman should be able to do. Especially since we are the creators and the nurturers of the whole universe. So let's continue. It gets to a point where she's now manifested living for free because of her knowing her rights legally. She was supposed to be a lawyer, but she dropped out of college because she had her kid. Yeah, follow me. So instead of becoming a lawyer for the legal system, she became a lawyer for herself and the spiritual court. Spiritual court. Yes, we have court in the spirit. Yes. A lot of times we have cases where we get seen and heard and loved, or the not loved, the opposite of loved. We're not going to speak on that because we like highlight vibrations over here. So she finds out how to manifest free living. And everything's going good, but they're threatening the person that moved out of the house who left her for dead, right? Because he had manifested living in what is now a version of hell. Because he didn't realize he was being manipulated the entire time. He didn't realize he was a pawn in the game. He thought he was doing something, but he just couldn't understand that he had been a pawn since his childhood. Because he refused to see through his third eye. He'd rather go to sleep than to see. So he makes it his business to now go and come at this woman, this divine being, with the thing saying, this is the offer that we have. You got to either do this or else. And you're going to pay every cent. Threatening with the most authoritative, disgusting energy. Almost using his phallus to intimidate. Because, a lot of men don't know how to come from the top of their head. They always coming from the head in between their legs. They don't know how to operate with their brains these days. Everybody wants to be in their private parts. Everybody wants to be in the lower chakras, in the lower frequencies, in the lower dimensions. Nobody wants to go home and go high. Strive to touch the sky. Right? So, during this whole entire event, the wonderfully blessed woman decides to go back home and help by accepting the offer of the amnesty, because they never contacted her. She lived in this apartment complex, but they would never send her any kind of threatening mail or anything like that. Never sent her any kind of notices of amnesty, because she was already living in the 5D consciousness, because you do that when you learn how to elevate up out of the regular world. It is possible. I've lived it. I am that girl. And I moved into my family home. And for the last 6 months, they've given me nothing but hell. And of course, because I'm still connected to the divine, even though they try to keep putting this layer of darkness over top of my third eye and trying to lock me into the cellar, which I dreamt about. I kept dreaming about going to like fast food restaurants in the darkness, and like I'd be stuck in this dark room, and it'd be like this light at the top that I could never get to, and I would try to stack up these boxes to get there, but the boxes would always fall. I had that dream a long time ago. I never knew what it meant until I finally realized what it meant. It was their intentions to lock my consciousness in this basement so that they could manipulate me. Funny thing is, my son actually dreamt about it too. He said, "Mom, you were a spider in a dream and you climbed to the top of Grandma Sherry's house, but they kept on kicking you down and squishing you." So my son is also a psychic, much like his mother. And for the last 6 months, our spiritual gifts have been nothing but blocked, stopped, perverted, sodomized, threatened, disrespected. Star card, star energy. Love at first sight. Smitten, sold to the highest bidder. Literally, my son was showcased to an entire group of thugs who were probably dealing drugs behind the scenes, as if someone, whoever had the best amount of money for him, could pretty much use him as their new ride. My son was showcased to an entire yard of people. Look at him, test drive him out, see how he runs, penetrate his anus spiritually, and see how you like that energy. How does that elixir taste to you? And I was forced to sit in the house and just let it go, because my son, who doesn't know any better about, sexual energy exchange, and because of the fact that he kind of been going through this anyways, because his father was in prison, and in prison, if your father's spirit is connected to your spirit, you feel what's going on in there. So he already had to deal with that, and I was fighting that off for the last, 5 years his father's been in prison. And I was doing a damn good job of keeping my son protected as best as I could, because the universe called for his father to get locked up, because his father had to go through his own healing journey, or maybe, repay for all the shit that he stole from me as well. Because I kept dreaming he would break into my house and steal my things. And he did spiritually. But again, my son was showcased to a whole entire yard of people during an event, a graduation event. Look at him, look at him. Look at what he can do. Look at his tricks. Don't you like these things? And me being the protective parent that I was, it was going good for the longest. I still had my supportive team behind me, but eventually, even my support team was like, "Yo, what is going on over there? Like, we need to get you up out of there." But like, maybe it is her karma. Maybe we want to be convinced that it's her karma, because there was a smear campaign put out about me in the spirit realm, that I was some kind of whore, that I like this kind of attention, I like this kind of energy, that I like to be touched like that I like sexual. I don't even have actual sex. I've only had sex 5 times in the past 2 years with the same person. I despise giving away sexual energy just for the fuck of it. I can't stand it, because I'm more than just my private parts. And a lot of us women who've had to go through, rape, we're supposed to stand in that power together and protect each other's private parts. But some women Get to a point where they just start yelling out things like, I don't care. Better them than me. Death card, rebirth. Shango warrior card. So they'll do things behind the scenes because I'm finding out that people practice black magic. I didn't even know that people in my family knew how to do black magic. And then they tried to tell people that I was a witch, but I've never experienced or knew what black magic even was. I began my spiritual journey when I moved away from my family. That's how I got awakened. Because I was kept in the dark for the longest. I had people in high school try to tell me that they thought that I prayed to the devil. And I'm sitting here now, still in this basement, with these energies over top of me attempting to continue to shrink me and pull me out of the spotlight because of them not wanting to expose what the fuck they've been doing to me for the last 6 months. See, I'm here to inspire, uplift, and acknowledge and encourage women to heal from trauma because of the things that I've had to endure in my 31 years of life. I'm not here to diminish and tear down a woman because of the fact that I feel insecure about something or something that she's doing, or I don't know, not being able to have access to someone else's energy because they have boundaries. Even me dating a man, if he's tired of dealing with my shit and he says, I don't want to deal with that shit, and he puts up a wall, I have to respect that because that's what humans who have common fucking sense do. King of Pentacles. But there's some individuals that just feel so entitled to your energy because they literally need it to live, because they've done something behind the scenes where now they're binded to your energy. And if they don't have control over your energy, they die. It's called death magic. It's called sacrificing. It's called stupidity. Because what would make you think that you had the rights over somebody else's life? Do y'all see the mismatch in my face? I've been carrying around this energy my whole life. This shit look like it's about to fall to the side and melt off. It's time for you to go. If you continue to keep trying to manipulate other people's energy, you gotta go. New Earth is here. We don't have time for demons trying to sell each other's body parts and energy harvest and all this shit. Like, bro, we got too many people who are willing to just give energy freely and be happy. And y'all sitting here still trying to manipulate and start shit with people when y'all was, oh, I'm going to take your child's custody away. You're a bad parent. Oh, you're this person. Oh, you're that person. And it's funny because over all these years, these were the people that I spoke so highly of. Yet they got me into a moment of vulnerability and they thought that it would be okay to try to take me out. Even as I say all the things I'm saying, they're still latching onto my energy. I literally feel the disgusting pull and vibration on my left vagina lip. I can't even talk to you guys in secrecy and privacy without something in them needing to attach to my sexual organs. Do you know how annoying that is? And then when I go out in public, people assume that that means that my body is up for grabs because of the shit that these people keep trying to project onto my spirit. When it's not my spirit that acts like that. That is your spirit that you decided to prostitute and pimp out to the universe. When I got my awakened eyes, I said no. I said the answer is no. The access to me is no. I said no, thank you, unless it's going to help me build and grow. I cut family off. Even like Kendrick Lamar said, I cut my grandma off because she didn't see me. She didn't see how I saw it. If you don't see life how I see life, why are we exchanging? There's nothing for me to do with you. I don't want anything in my womb that doesn't want me to be great. that doesn't want, and sometimes knowing when, okay, I can step back here and let her be up there so that she can get the best angle possible, so that she can get the best possible ability to be seen, so that her work can go where it needs to go. If you are not that woman, then you are not a part of teamwork with me. You are not a gang. You are not family. We cannot hang. We cannot bang. Coming to me and saying, I can do what I want to your body when I want to. There's no boundaries because you're in my house. What does someone living in your house have to do with you respecting their private parts? Can someone in the collective tell me that? Because I'm pretty sure that you can live next door to someone and still not have access to their private parts. I'm pretty sure you can live in the same apartment complex as someone, and every time you walk past them, there's not a need for them to touch your private parts. Because I lived in an apartment complex for 5 years, and nobody was touching my private parts. See, people get mad at people when they decide to distance themselves away from them, but they don't realize that they overstep the boundary that caused them to finally exhaust their access, because your access is on a budget. And if you overstep that budget, just like if you overspend your checking account, you get an overdraft fee. I literally was having a decent dream. I swear it was like my Starseed family was coming together. I saw spaceships and stuff in the dream. This random thing started coming. It was spinning. And it was like trying to, like, child. It was a whole entire space battle last night. This ain't the first time I've dreamt about battling in space. But I felt so peaceful when I woke up. But then as soon as I wake up, I feel something try to stick me right in my root chakra, right in my ass, like right in between my vagina hole and my butthole, right where your root chakra is. Something just started sticking me right there and just pulling my divine energy out of my body. When your eyes become open and you have eyeballs everywhere on your body, you start to see that you can't be deceived. They call us cherubims, I believe is the word. Hundreds and thousands of eyeballs with wings, the all-seeing beings. What angels really look like in the Bible. Not these people with wings. What a true starseed and a true angel looks like in the spirit. Some people would look at that in the face and couldn't even get near it. They'd be too afraid. But to be the being that can see all, it's a lot more scary, because when you sit here and you try to do dealings with certain people, you just look and it's like, I can see past that. On day 20 of becoming a new you, take time to sit with God so you can have the spirit of discernment, so that you don't have to go through something like this. Because if I would have trusted my discernment when I was about to move out of my apartment, would have never moved out. When I start to feel that hot feeling of hot fire all over my arms and all over the back of my neck and prickles, and my hands start catching fire, my face start feeling like it was sweating. Had I listened to my discernment instead of caring more about somebody else's situation than my own, I wouldn't have a story to tell you today. But sometimes people like myself who are strong enough to make it out, we go through these things to help bring you guys the education that you need. See, I teamed up with people who actually have the ability to public speak. Because in order to be a good public speaker, you need to be teamed up with other public speakers, right? So that you guys could all put your throat chakras together and move with authority in your realm. So I was put through these tests, these trials, and these tribulations in order to be able to give you guys truth and clarity. Family isn't always family. Love isn't always love. Relationships are always business agreements first. Not everyone finds their true love. But for those who do, you're blessed. And if anyone starts to block it, or rather this, let me say this, a message from Papa Legba regarding a King of Pentacles. The message is, when it comes to true divine relationships, they're always blocked by the devil. Because when two true lovebirds come together, true twin flames, it can completely change the energy frequency of the entire grid of the planet. Because true love heals all. Fake love is the reason why everybody's sick now. People don't realize you can't keep a good one or a real one down forever. Everybody's on borrowed time. Magician card. You can't hold a true real one down. Because the universe is watching the entire time. And it's just like, what bowl of karma do they want to pick today? What flavor of karma do they want us to serve today? And then these individuals believe that you can't see their spiritual attacks, and they think that they're getting the easy route. It's just trying to like. Shout out to the Orion gang. My Starseed tribe, my family. Okay, let's get this message on. Just be wary. Strong ones go through it so that you other ones can learn from the lesson. Oh, look at that. Judgment Day again, because every day is Judgment Day. Someone has trapped death. Someone is a dialectic, smart, intelligent person,
And there's an ideal partnership coming with the Two of Cups. Ooh, look at this. It's going to be a huge tower today. Someone will be in the Nine of Swords. But just have patience, because when you're starting, when we want people to get karma, they usually don't get it as quickly as we want them to get it. So be patient with them getting their karma. Okay? And we also have the Sun card. Masculine energy, joy, success, positivity. Once this happens and you're patient, you'll be able to move into that energy. Or you'll be able to be in that energy all day regardless of what's going on, because you're just being protected from everything. Like it's a whole battle going on behind the scenes right now. If you see, then you see. But just know that is up, never down. Excuse me. Always up, never down. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the funny thing is, to me, I wish that people would just start doing what they want people to see behind the scenes. Like, I don't ever act like people can't see me. Like, when I pick my nose, I know that everyone's watching. When I pick a wedgie, I know everyone's watching. When I flatulate, I know everyone's watching. I wish people did all actions in life like they knew the whole world was watching always. Another reason why I advocate for the herpes positive community. Because it's in your best interest to always be honest, even if it's going to hurt someone else's feelings. Clear? Always act with integrity. Ooh, because I know it's my girl. Yup. High Priestess card. There are my collective, most tarot card readers, we're High Priestesses. Also mixed with the Star card energy, Aquarius energy. But we see everything. When we go to sleep at night, that's when I be seeing all these fights and these spiritual, like, my third eye usually is inactive during the day. I can sometimes turn it on when I feel like it to see what's going on, but I'd rather just go to sleep and just get all the messages, because, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here's the Aquarius energy. Sorry, y'all. I be having to make sure I go ahead and fix some stuff. People be setting up stuff while I be talking to y'all. Like, they literally be walking around me just doing evil shit. Just doing it. There will be an offer coming your way very soon. It's up to you if you want to take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Protect your throat. Every time I remove the energy, something about the inauguration pops up. Let me turn off my notifications for the day. Oh, this idiot is really sitting here trying to do mental magic. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. They was fucking with my brain too much. I was getting really irritated. Like, seriously. They get mad because I'm telling the truth. Like, you shouldn't have did what you did then. So the message is you have someone protecting you, or some people or some angels protecting you in the spirit realm that's lining up with the judgment card. And the full card is here because you're going to take this leap of faith, which helps you actually transmute death, and also brought you into celebrity status, and also brought you into mastery of self, which is going to bring you some new love, which is good for you because the new love is actually lining up with the Two of Cups. Like, okay. And the Three of Cups is going to be you finally, after this tower, getting into a peaceful headspace and having a free mind because it's about time that you get some peace of mind, baby girl. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to y'all collective. I'm talking to the whole universe. I'm talking to everybody. We all deserve some peace. About time now, you know? We need some peace. We need some peace, child. Excuse me. You do have someone protecting you, right? So that Nine of Swords lines up with this Hermit card, which is the witch doctor. This talks about the god of civility, like a civilized god that pretty much left town because he was disgusted. That's how I feel about all of this sex magic and stuff that's going on with these cults behind the scenes. I hate to admit that my family's practicing sex magic on each other to harvest each other's energy. It's disgusting. It's like, you're my brother. Why are you touching my private parts? You're my mom. Why are you touching my private parts? Why are private parts even up for grabs in this energy? Like, I'm in the house with my family. Ew. Hierophant card. You'll be a spiritual leader and be a spiritual voice of reason very soon, but you must be patient first. You must let this change happen. And you're finally going to win this battle, which is the joy that's coming from the Sun card. Finally winning the battle, taking the beast down. And this is going to be known worldwide, or you're going to be able to see this globally. Excuse me. Because of the fact that you are a high priestess, or in high priestess energy. I don't want to sing a song for y'all. Y'all want me to sing today. But finally, I can breathe. I can see it. Finally, I don't know the words of the song. Finally, 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 finally. We have the Five of Swords. So someone was trying to stab somebody in the back, in the blickety back, and I accidentally pulled this card too, but I think it's essential because of somebody's gifts. And y'all see the girl back there singing, okay? So someone's getting stabbed in the back, and somebody's going to jail or already is in jail. So somebody's trying to put you in jail because you truly are a star, and the offer is going to be something to help you with your career. I say go for it. Go for it. Oh shoot, the Super Bowl is about to happen, isn't it? Let me see if I'm still on the road. Let me see something. The ancestors, I'm going to ask you to consult with them. That's the message from Papa Legba. But the ancestors have already told you what to do, so you need to listen. There's a King of Cups, which is maybe now going to be transmuting and being a protector, but it's also under the judgment. Maybe because they weren't protecting you. I don't know how that reads. Give me more clarity on this King of Cups. They're going to try to bring you an offer that has a snake involved, so be careful with that offer. They might be the ones who give you the offer with the music career, but be careful because y'all know the music industry. With the 10 of Pentacles. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. Ten of Pentacles, the ancestors are protecting whatever blessing is coming in, which is going to turn you into the celebrity and also helps you avoid that. No, that's not what that one is. They also help you be very intelligent. So maybe your music will be the kind that's the high vibrational kind of music. That's the kind of music I make. So if you guys are interested, y'all should go ahead to my page, check out my music, check out my thing, so that you can connect with me on a spiritual level and see what I have to offer. This is all after a lot of hard work that you put in. And this lines up with the Lover's card and the Two of Cups. So this partnership you're about to have came after a lot of hard work. And we have the child that tricked death. That's lining up with the Three of Cups and the Tower. So you might have felt like your kid was getting sick or there's some kind of issue going on with your kid. The blessing is the baby's going to be fine. And they're going to have a new partnership with somebody that's unlikely. But it may cause whoever they used to have a partnership with to be ill or pass away. Which goes towards the card of the Hermit card, which is the civilized God that left because things seemed very disgusting. So their old partnership was it didn't respect their boundaries. So now they're getting a new partnership with someone else to have as a leader that's not going to disrespect their boundaries. And that's lining up the Nine of Swords. So that's going to have somebody in a Nine of Swords. And I see Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. A very difficult thing to have to let go, but it was the original relationship was inappropriate. So that might be, somebody maybe was getting touched or something like that. We now have the Three of Wands. This portal you're going through. It's elevation. That's lining up with the Hierophant and the being patient. Your time to move through this portal is happening, but you have to be patient. God does work. What's up, Wendell? Oh, look at that. We have this King of Swords. But I saw this pop out the same time I saw someone was selfish. King of Swords is going up with the winning the battle and the masculine sun card energy. I saw the selfish card. Maybe it could be read as he protects his energy. He doesn't like to give his energy out to everyone and everything. Because it's lining up with the World card and the High Priestess. But all eyes are watching at this time, so. And then we have someone who's willing to become a student again. If you're willing to become a student in this chapter of life and you're willing to sit down and learn something new, everything can heal for you. But you got to be willing to put the burden down and become a student again. Is that clear? You got to be willing to put the bullet down and become a student. The day you stop learning something new is the day that you begin to age. Simple as that. And there's abundance on the way. I just saw the abundance card, but I'm going to go ahead and put it back because it didn't come out. Oh, nope. This is going to be after a tough battle. The Eight of Swords came back out. So It's going to be hard for someone to realize that they have to humble themselves and become a student all over again. It's lining up with the ancestors said so, and that's the message from the ancestors. You got to bow down to the ancestors. I always call on my ancestors before I make any decisions, and then I see a king of wands at the bottom of the deck, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then I also just saw the queen of wands too. They got to bow down to the ancestors. The ancestors say what they said, and a trickster spirit that they were working with, and an emperor or a false emperor who deals with the tree of life and the wheel of fortune. That's the wheel of fortune. That's what was supposed to happen. The emperor card keeps coming out. Someone wants to be a true emperor. The emperor and the empress are lining up right next to each other. That's crazy. While I'm shuffling, they just ended up right next to each other. Let's see. Chariot card is coming through. So this talks about animals and spirituality and, having a method to move on or making your way to the next stage. But this is the Ten of Wands. So with this Ten of Wands energy, this speaks to people doing spell work on you while you're asleep. This has been happening to me for the last 6 months. While I'm asleep, someone's trying to drain my energy, do root work on me, all kinds of stuff. Lately, I've been feeling like my spirit's been a little bit more protected lately. But as soon as I wake up, it's like I wake up right when they're about to start making their moves in the morning. Or like when they start to they're coming towards my kid or something. Like when they realize they can't get to my spirit or something, they're like, okay, well, fuck it. I don't want to, but I'm just go ahead and fuck with the kid. I got to do something. I need it. I need it. Watch the nerves on the back of your head. We have a Knight of Pentacles. So there's some kind of abundance that's coming because of the fact that this night work, spell work shit is finally over with. And something tried to happen during the full moon. I told y'all about my dream during the full moon. I told y'all somebody was trying to literally sell my body parts to people in my dream. I literally had a whole group of gang members and we have these resources right here. And they follow me through the fucking hotel. And I'm like, oh my God, why the fuck am I in a hotel? Why am I running from a gang of people? Why are they trying to sell my body parts? Why does my womb hurt so bad? Why does my stomach hurt? Why does my private parts hurt? Why does everything hurt? Why am I running from a gang of people in a hotel? One thing about us high priestesses, I want y'all to look at the high priestess card because we really are actually gifted for the right reasons. Even when you throw fireballs in our face, that doesn't stop that everything that we're saying is the truth. Did you see how she stepped on that sword down there and it's broken in half? Because our knowledge is we already knew it was coming. We already knew the setup. We already knew the plan. We knew it years ago. We just waited to experience it just to give y'all God was like, they couldn't possibly do it. If you told them that you saw it in a dream, they wouldn't possibly still do it. Let's give them a chance. God, you already see how they acted, God. Why do we still have to waste time? Because look at this. What card I just put down? The Seven of Pentacles. Because we have to be patient to give people the ability to choose their side. We give people the opportunity to choose what they want to commit to. And God said, I'm going to put you through this. I'm going to pull you through it. God is like, I got your back, but you got to go ahead and go through this, right? Just to make sure that we test these people and their souls. Because you've been here a million times already. You already seen the future. You already know what's going to happen. This is their chance to finally make it home. This is their chance to finally make it. And they lost. Because they're lost. They're lost souls. They don't understand the importance of not wanting to be in control all the time. When certain people just naturally have a je ne sais quoi. You You can't pimp somebody else's je ne sais quoi. And every time you try to, you will be casted down into the pits of I told you so. Because God don't play about me. I'm gonna wake up and be great every day. It don't matter how much you try to siphon my energy, how much you try to make me weak. I don't get weak. I don't get tired. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. I'm nothing like them. Wait, where's that song at? I'm nothing like them. Okay, y'all already know. Y'all already know how I get down over here. Me either. Yeah, it's like they don't want you to be in your third eye. They try to block your third eye, put the wool over your eyeball so that you can't fight back. Meanwhile, they sitting here in your third eye, like Sierra's brain and Sierra's body. Okay. Sierra's third eye and Sierra's forehead. Oh, so somebody's in my body trying to use my shit on me. Like, what the fuck? How you gonna try to pimp me and use my shit? Sierra's throat chakra and Sierra's throat. Oh, so that's what my voice really supposed to sound like. I'm supposed to really be like this. This is really who I really am when I don't have a bunch of attachments pulling me down. Really, my voice is like this powerful, and really my vibration is really on this type of time. But when I'm around a bunch of draining ass motherfuckers, you get muted, and they be trying to really turn this TV off. Turn the TV off. And y'all, I had a dream I was talking to Kendrick Lamar. Hopefully, I do get to go to the Super Bowl event and perform, and I get to see him. Turn his TV off. Because he was talking in the dream. We was chilling. We was behind the stage. He was like about to go on the stage and shit. It was really lit. Like, if I go down there and I like get the chance to like accidentally cross paths with him in NOLA, and then like he be like, hey, you want to like go see me during, like, I don't know. I know I'm not gonna be able to perform at the Super Bowl. Then again, I might be able to perform at the Super Bowl. Like, hey, Kendrick Lamar, hey, would you mind meeting me in NOLA and allowing me to perform with you at the Super Bowl? Turn the TV out. Hey. Woke up looking for the broccoli. Hot keep a horn on me that could my seat. It's crazy because he be singing shit about me and my baby father's life because my baby father's son's name is Kamasi. So when I hear that shit in the song, I'll be like, bro, he's channeling both of us at the same time because it's Gemini. It's both sides. My son is a Gemini. So it's like, you know, it's the balance and being able to see yourself in everything around you, which makes life beautiful versus trying to always fight it and destroy it. Right? Woke up looking for the broccoli. Hot keep that horn on me. That Kamasi. I could be like, oh, fuck that. I don't want to hear about no fucking Kamasi. I hate that. That's the baby that broke up my relationship. Or I could be like, hey, bruh. Okay, that's where the horn come from. Oh, Mozzie like that. Okay, Mozzie. Which he is. Oh, dang. I felt that on my own forehead. Damn, Mozzie. Shit. He really is a whole horn. Keep that horn on me. That Kamasi. When you really build your spiritual body with all your babies and all your family, and you build it so that everybody feels appreciated and seen and healthy, you're unstoppable. But when you try to take one person out to take their energy for everybody else, it's like you fucked up because you're supposed to build a fucking robot that everybody was included in based on how the body's set up. However, Mozzie is a Pisces. He's supposed to be the feet. He wasn't supposed to be a horn. Anyway, squabble up, hey, squabble up, nigga, squabble up, hey, squabble up, hey, squabble up. I don't know. I just like the fact that I'm able to channel like celebrities and stuff and like be in their energy and they're like cool with it. Like they're like, yeah, cool. What's up? Yeah, I fuck with you. Like, it's like me. Oh, what you got going on over there? Oh, I'm about to make a song about it. Then you go look at the song and be like, oh, these Drake ass niggas didn't even touch your minors. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be like, damn, he reading my whole entire, damn, Penny. And I always said I love Kendrick. Back before, like, even before Good Kid, Mad City, like his initial album where it had like brain blowing up and something overdose. I love Kendrick. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the wand. So no need to really get in tune with the origins today because we're already aware of the origins and things of the sort. I thought I just felt the spirit trying to stand over top of my son. Like, kind of weird weirdo shit niggas got going on over here. My knees is hurting. Oh, this is my brother energy. Knees be fucked up, boy. Knees be fucked up. Spirits be like, we going to keep on swinging these damn things into your knees because you just don't get it. You don't get it. You fucked up already. You fucked up when you decided to try to sell somebody else's soul to the devil. Or do a deal with a nigga that you knew had your family's best interest not at heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is the focus of material and spiritual abundance transfer. So be looking for some spiritual energy coming your way. It's gonna be lit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, like 69 nigga here, 69 God. Hey, run for your life. Run for your life. Freaky ass nigga here, 69 God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 for the cups. So there is a heavy focus on your soul today. Please make sure you don't let your soul get stolen today. There's an inauguration today. There's a transfer of energy where everybody's trying to give their energy to these big entities and these legal systems. Please focus your energy on yourself and your health and your home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there is a slight focus on keeping your mind together as well, because we are all in this mental collaboration together. However, let me read what this is. This is me trying to explain that humans are currently known as Homo sapien, which means wise man, because man evolved from Homo erectus, which means we do always evolve, y'all. From Homo erectus, meaning we learned to walk, then we became wise. And if this continues, man will evolve into automata or ethera, because we'll either become half machine, Homo automata, or more spirit than man, Homo ethera. So we must choose our path, but they're not listening to me because they're too busy on their phone ordering a robot and scheduling their next brain chip surgery. Excuse me. I mean, okay. Niggas trying to get upgrades and shit. When it's just meditate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there still will be major shifts today in the arcana. One is be on the lookout for your stardom, because it's prophetic that this is going to happen to you. It's been happening in the dream world. There's joy coming your way. There's a tower also coming your way too. So be ready, because somebody's about to face big judgment. The world has been watching them for a long time and really paying attention to their actions and seeing that this motherfucker right here needs to go burn in hell. Okay, Hierophant energy, having spiritual discernment, having a spiritual knowing and knowledge of being able to just keep motherfuckers where they need to be at based on your spiritual discernment. Like the fact that my brother is trying to spiritually butt rape a boy who's trying to protect me is weird. Like, bro, keep your dick to yourself. If your only tool to fight is putting something in someone's anus, then are you truly really a great fighter in the spirit? If your main tactic is anal penetration, are you truly actually a divine fighter for the Lord? Like, we sitting here butt fucking each other, trying to butt break each other. Like, we put each other in slavery. Like, we had to worry about white men doing that to us during slavery. And here we are fighting each other spiritually. And the first thing we're going to go do is anally penetrate somebody. You're using the wrong head for battle, man. There is love coming your way. And look, like I said, the Hermit, because this civilized God left society because he was in disgust. That's when the love finally comes in. Take this leap of faith, like this Fool card. All people are watching you right now. You have a way out, so don't worry, okay? And the people on the top of each deck, I see the Ten of Wands, Spirit Magic at night. Then I see the Knight of Pentacles with abundance coming. I also see the King of Cups kind of side-eye looking like he's throwing a rock at the King of Swords. So that kind of would make sense in my personal story. But hey, Hey, what Kendrick said, they not like us. They not like us. They. Okay, I mean, shit. It's a bunch of time, you know, minors and shit. It's just should be weird, bro. Stuff I be seeing with my third eye, just be looking at people like, bro. Like, I go outside in public and I have boundaries, but because of the fucking way that my people try to set up my spirit, people be thinking like, oh no, you gotta share some of that coochie juice with us. Like, they trying to go in the actual vagina hole instead of at least just tapping into the sacral chakra. But most people have auras where your private parts don't get touched. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, who the fuck is promoting that I need to get touched like this in public? Because even Beyonce says I'm stingy with my love. Like, what the fuck? Now, I don't know. Because I be seeing her daughter sometimes in public, like, making that face like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. Ew, ew, ew. But, again, I'm not a celebrity yet. And if I was, wouldn't I have some security to make sure that my body was safe? Let me see who up in here today. What's that we throwing up today? It looked like the Anunnaki was trying to make... Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, my son. Yeah, I had a kid with an Anunnaki, even though I'm Orion tribe. I was supposed to wait to go find my rainbow starseed man, but you know, hey, we gotta go through it to grow through it. So my Anunnaki baby, he's in the building today, y'all. Shout out to him. So that means somebody's bothering his butt. Oh, ew. Hold on, let me go make sure my baby's okay. Hold on. Oh my God, somebody was fishing for gold in my son's butt. Yuck, y'all. Hold on. Let me close him up. Oh my goodness, hold on. Poor baby. Like, what in the world is going on? Somebody is... Child. Everybody be trying to make only positive videos, baby. When you have children out here, you still fighting the battle, you still on the front lines. Everything ain't gonna be peace, love, and light, baby. It's Queen of Swords. If this is you that's doing this to my son, I can't wait till you finally get your karma. Because judgment is already raining on her head anyway. So, air sign lady, be ready to meet your maker. You're gonna meet the real Undertaker soon. People really don't believe it. Like, people really don't believe in getting karma for what the stuff. Like, how you gonna get mad at me and get mad that you getting karma for what you did to me? You set me up this summer and tried to steal my spirit and my gifts, and now you mad because the collective is like, we gave you 6 months to get that shit back, and you still didn't get that shit back. So now we gonna fuck your ass up. And now you want to get mad at me and project that shit that they doing to you on me because you getting fucked up? Nah. You need to sit in that shit that you put me through for the last 6 months. Sit in that shit. Feel that shit. Feel it. Feel all of it because you was doing that shit to me. You, the whole family. Y'all thought that shit was hilarious. I was laughing in my face, bringing people over, family events, having more gangs come over, and having the boyfriend and his family do it. Y'all was working with his fucking family, working with my ex-boyfriend's family. All y'all done came up against me and tried to whoop my ass in the spirit. Nah, y'all need to feel that shit today. Don't be trying to run up in my son's ass to go ahead and get some fucking clarity and get some protection. You need to feel all that shit by yourself. You can think about what the fuck you did. You know how you be trying to tell your kids, go sit down in the corner so you can think about what the fuck you did, and you take their head and you spin it, and you put them in the corner by themselves, and be like, go sit down in the corner by themselves. Go on over there, go sit down. Go sit down. Y'all need to experience the shit that y'all put other people through, because it's not okay. Y'all need to feel what y'all be doing to other people, because shit is not okay. Y'all do this shit to people on a daily basis. At what point did you not think you was going to get some of this back in return? Did you really think you was like that untouchable? There are things that are higher than the government. There are things that are higher than... Look, even Erykah Badu said it. Hip hop is bigger than the government. Hamne Mata Jehovah Rastafari. Okay, I'm just saying. Hip hop is bigger than religion. Hip hop is bigger than my nigga. Hip hop
music and influence, and people who are creative and out here trying to pour their souls out to be creative are way more intelligent and way more strong than just some simple system. It's like they're wasting time making fun of other people about their shortcomings and fucking them mentally, spiritually, etc. Like, come on now, give me a message. Give me a massage break. I don't even need no massage break. I'm just looking like, damn, this what you going through? I already been through that shit, so you projecting it on me ain't about nothing. But don't try to come bring it to me so you can't feel it. You need to feel that shit. Just because I can endure it don't mean I need to endure a battle for you when you're only going through the battle because of what you did to me and innocent people. But you didn't realize that I was a high-ranking spirit that a lot of people look up to. People think just because you ain't walking around with a gang and a gaggle of bitches and motherfuckers that you ain't important out here. Like, I advocate for 80% of the population. Herpes positive people. That's 80% of every single thing that's out here. Massive influence. For you to think that you was going to come up against the body of 80% of the population and not get ridiculed and get some kind of backtracking for it, like, you think you're going to get protection from my community because you're attached to me? Nah, take your phallus and go put it all up in somebody else. I can't hold space for no snake because then you're going to end up biting me in my neck again. Anyway, I'm going to go, guys, because I'm ready to go to work. I want to go make some money today while they go ahead and inaugurate this crazy man with this weird wig. I'm going to tap into his consciousness and see what he's talking about. Go read his mind, his thoughts for a little bit. Y'all go ahead and be good. Get you some breakfast and stay the fuck away from these weird ass people because they getting the shit fucked out of them right now. For all the bad shit that they ever did, they got a dick so far up their ass. Boy, that shit turning like a goddamn pendulum wheel. I'm just reporting for live from the collective, okay? Just letting y'all know what's going on to them snakes. They getting their asses handed to them, all right? Y'all be good. Y'all be great. Y'all be gods, all right? Peace, love to the gods. And remember, here, you are heard, seen, and loved.